So you've seen my first video, the sad one. You've seen my second video, the excited one, and the third one is like kind of a motivational one. And today, what I believe is that you was thinking that I was just going to quit because I was this sad and motivated and just excited and whatever it is, this guy. But I'm not. I'm not going to do that. What I will do, I will sit here again and start recording the day 3 without editing, without removing, censoring anything. Maybe I can censor the swearings and the curses, but in general, I'm not going to edit all of the things. So today is the third day. Third day of me becoming a billionaire. Me changing my life every day, trying my best, trying what I do, what I believe what I do is the best. So, I cheated my meal. I ate a pizza. I hang around with some girls, and that's why I am recording this video at like 3 a.m. and I'm not proud of this today. But what I believe is that maybe like my psychology, what I believe is like the process of I'm processing the things I'm in right now, because this thing is very like stressy, and I'm kinda like fix it or maybe fuck it up. And as of today, what I realize that I'm telling myself that I give myself this 2 months. Within 2 months, if I do it, I do it. If I don't do it, I don't do it. I get a job. I make money again with maybe a good capital. Maybe I get new network. Maybe I get new friends and colleagues or whatever they are. Maybe I will find new chances. Maybe I will find some new opportunity. Well, I don't know that. But what I believe, I gave myself 2 months to fix the business. If I don't fix my business in 2 months, then I'm just okay. Whatever it is, if the business has debt, okay, I'm not taking any money out of my business, but I will put some money in it to pay its debt and taxes and stuff. And as a working man, maybe I can have some money. And then after I pay the debts, I can start collecting money again. Maybe not in my business, maybe in my new adventure. Maybe I can collect new money. I can gain more. I can. Yeah, you get the concept, right? Maybe it's just like a new start of a new journey. So this is day 3. Today was like processing the things I was in, and what I realized that I was putting blame on others. Maybe like the new people, because I have some people that are saying to me that, oh, we got this money, we are going to buy this much of money with like a millionaire, or I believe they're millionaires, but I don't think they're going to they want to work with me, so they're not investing in me at all. So they just giving me promises and promises. And once one of them said that if you got the LSE acceptance letter, then we are going to pay. I'm going to pay for it. And I said, okay, here is the acceptance. I paid. And he just looked like me like this, and like was making a joke and stuff, but I don't make that kind of a joke. The getting accepted by LSE was hard enough for me, and what's was harder enough for me is that I couldn't pay for it. I had the I didn't have the money, but I had this opportunity, but I couldn't just study. You know, what kind of people goes to LSE and go study economics there? Like, important people. Like, I'm not just going to brag about what I did and didn't, but this is about like the promises people are making. So, what I think is that my life is kind of tied to people's promises, and really I don't want to live like this. I'm 27, I'm nearly 30. I lived my life like maybe 1/3 or whatever it is. I get to live this life like this maybe twice more, and that's it. Maybe, I don't know. But but it's not our focus. But our focus is that today. So today, I'm tied to their promises. I'm tied to their words, and I really don't want to live like that, bro. This is my life, and I should make some voice. I should be more independent and stuff. Because we since maybe not that, but so we have created many websites within 2 years. So I was always given the promise that this will do this, and this will have this kind of budget, this will have that kind of thing. So we're behind it, we're there, we're here for you. But in the end, but people were not keeping their promises. And I'm not that kind of person that, oh, keep your promise. I'm not that kind of person. So I just didn't care because I was earning good. But right now I'm not like earning that kind of thing, because as you can see here, as of today, my sales, I'm going to just hit my website's name, but here is the today's sales. Okay, it is $430, and it is like 8 p.m. in the States. Is it good? No, I don't think so. If I would just make this kind of money, then why would I do business? This is not even the minimum wage. Okay, maybe I live in Turkey and the minimum wage is kind of like $600-$700, but I don't want that. I never wanted that. I want millions. I don't want thousands, hundreds of thousands. I want millions. So this kind of money is like, not enough for me. And if you see it yesterday, it is like this. It is $387. And for the last 30 days, it is $28,000, which is not enough for any profit at all. So if I would wanted to have this kind of business, then I wouldn't even need a warehouse. I wouldn't even need anyone. I could just make this kind of money, like with drop shipping, but not this kind of a drop ship that you buy from China, you sell to United States. This is not drop shipping. This is kind of like, it's like in my situation, you're tying yourself to people's promises. They promise their products are good. This, they're whatever they're providing, or yeah, whatever they're providing, it's they promise you there it's good, but most of the time, I would give like 80% of the time, it's not that good of a deal. So I would do a dropshipping business in the States. You get your tax certificate and you become a reseller. So you resell like perfumes, barber supplies, salon supplies, whatever you want to sell, you can just do it. How you can do it? Like it's very easy. You don't have to use any dropshipping platforms to do that, because dropshipping platforms are always giving you what is selling right now with their commission, with the sellers, maybe seller's commission, and they're not always guaranteeing, and you don't have any information about the business who's selling these products to you. So you have no network, no knowledge of what you're buying and selling and stuff, and anyone can do that. Okay, anyone with that app, paying like $50 per month, $100 per month, can do that. So this is totally off the chart. Don't try it. Don't ever buy the dropshipping plan of any platform. So as of my knowledge, this is my experience. Maybe there will be new like dropshipping platforms, and maybe I can just suggest them to you. But currently there is not, and there is none. So just don't try it. So what you can do is that you can just search for a specific niche on Google Maps, and you can find the business, and you can just call them. And you can just call them and say that, okay, this is my website, this is what I'm going to sell, and I want to sell your products if you give me some kind of a discount. So you're not going to pay any tax while you're buying, you're going to only pay tax while you're selling. So that business is happy, and you're happy as long as you sell and as long as his prices are good. But if their prices are not good, then I can just okay, do not contact me, or you just don't contact with them, and you just stop what you're doing with them. So this is what I would do if I would wanted to have like 28-30k per month in sales. But most of the time the profit is not as what you wanted, but there is a sale, and with that small capital, with that snowball effect, you grow more, you scale more and more and more in months, in years. And platforms like Shopify, Amazon will give you some kind of a credit. The credit you pay with your daily sales, like 10% of your sales, 15% of your sales, or like, I don't know, 5% of your sales. It totally depends on your plan, and totally depends on your sales. And as long as you have the cost good and the shipping good, then you're totally good to go. So my topic was that what I would do. So I'm going to stop trusting people who are promising me like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that and this. So I'm just going to stop that. And I already have a separate business in the States, so I'm going to start trying new. And also I'm planning to shut down my Turkey operation, because like, I don't know, I have like 2-3 customers paying like monthly 1,500, so It's roughly 1500, and it scales as much as I sell. But I kind of like feel separated in my mind, that I kind of lost my focus. So I'm planning on shutting down the Turkey operation. But maybe not. Maybe I can find a new way, and maybe I can just hire someone to govern their business. And yeah, this is it. So if I would just give today as a lesson, like, assume this day was like a lesson, I would probably say that sometimes thinking and staying away from the things that are disturbing you, but maybe sometimes, not just like every weekend, every other day and stuff. Sometimes staying away from these problems is kind of good, because what you see while you're in the process, maybe you don't see the big picture. But as of today, I find myself in a position where I blame others. I blame outputs, not what I have. And this is totally my fault. Letting people giving me promises that they can't keep. And so this today was is full of mistakes, what I would call. I was with girls, I was with friends, I hit the gym, and that's okay. But I didn't do cardio. And yeah, today was my mistake. Today I was so summarizing day 3. This is already Monday here, and I am going to work a little bit more, maybe edit some videos, and then I'm just gonna hit the bed and wake up tomorrow refreshed with a new mindset. Tomorrow I am not going to be this person. Today I made some mistakes. Today I did something I didn't want to do it, because I was following my instincts. I was following my feelings. Today was a mistake. And tomorrow I'll be a better man. I'll do better. I'll eat better. I'll sleep better. I'll talk better. And I will be a better person. So, see you guys tomorrow. And wish you a lovely day. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.